Right now, I'm testing the bugs real quick before we get started. I'm gonna make sure I find myself on YouTube that I can do this. Please. There we go. Put that out of the way. I know that we are actually live right now, but give me one moment so that I can make sure everyone on Twitter catches us live at the same time. This is the first time I'm doing gallery review with two people, so I like the new gallery review the way I'm doing it. So I'm getting my tweet ready. I'll
Set.
make that I say can't see me sure I spelled the name right. Okay, Martell sincere. That's okay.
Pleasure to meet everybody. This is Martell Sear. Pleasure to meet you all.
Hey guys, welcome to the podcast. Yes, we definitely have started, and it's awesome to have the Martell sincere. I've known him for a little bit of time here. We recently caught up with each other like maybe about a few months ago when I first met you. I think it was through was it Twitter or YouTube? I think it's Twitter.
I think it was either Twitter or YouTube. I used to have my original Twitter before it was suspended as Martell Cool under the same name as my YouTube channel, actually.
Okay. Yeah. So just so you got people who are watching, I do a Q&A with Mr. Switch, and I bring in some other YouTubers or people who do pretty much anything else. Like I do my podcast on Fridays with the guys, and I do one-on-one with my one-on-one today is with Martell Sincere. So let me ask you a first major question, and we're gonna get straight to it. Is give me let's say life story.
Oh, my gaming. I could definitely start there. My first ever gaming console was the Sega Genesis. The first game I ever played was Sonic the Hedgehog, the original Sonic the Hedgehog. And I remember I got the Sonic the Hedgehog collection from 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles combination. Only played the first original Streets of Rage, which is ironically, I never even know there was a 2 or 3 when I was growing up. I remember playing, was that Mortal Kombat, Eternal Champions, and so much more. So like Sonic Wacky Worlds. Then my next console I had was the Nintendo 64 with Mario Kart 64, Mario Party 1, 2, and 3. Me and my mother used to remember playing the first two. Found out free later on. Definitely Super Mario 64, some classics, and I forgot Super Smash Brothers. Definitely Super Smash Brothers. Then my third console was the Sega Dreamcast with Sonic Adventure 1 and 2,
Oh
Power
yeah. Okay.
Power Stone 1 and 2, and Marvel versus Capcom 1 and 2. So much good games for the Sega Dreamcast. Then what would that be? Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64, Dreamcast. Oh yeah, GameCube, Super Smash Bros. Melee. I'm trying to think. Off back from my memory, Mario Kart Double Dash. Oh boy, I had so much games. I had to try to remember based on memory. I remember playing all the time. Um, Super Mario Sunshine. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Tony Hawk. Yeah, Tony Hawk. Was it Pro Stater? I think 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony Hawk Pro Stater 3, 4. Then my before the next one after that is basically be the PS2. PS2 God of War series, Grand Theft Auto, Free, San Andreas, most best game ever played, San Andreas, and what is that? Vice City, and also some retro games here and there.
A lot of
Then
good
the death.
selection.
Oh yes, I'm very good on classic games. And should I say PS3? I forgot what PS3. Probably like God of War and Marvel's on. The one thing I never had a chance to play was that Marvel vs. Capcom Origins and Scott Pilgrim just now coming back again, which I'm very happy for the Nintendo Switch and PS4 and all the other consoles. Happy to finally get to play that game.
see.
Then my
Go ahead.
oh, go
Sorry.
ahead.
Got more?
Then I think that's it for now. Besides PS3, so I got we could talk anything else. Go ahead.
What is your favorite game of all time? Like, there could be a
Woo.
few, but it's gotta be that one favorite game.
Wow, that's hard. That is very very hard. If I had the opportunity, I would definitely say probably Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
And that's a good choice. No one's given me that one before or given to the podcast. But that's a really awesome selection.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome intros. Tell me about it. How did you feel like when you had played it for the first time? What made it feel like it was your favorite game of all time?
Well, definitely, I'm definitely a big Sonic the Hedgehog lover. I'm also big on the voice actor as well. His name is Jaleel White. He plays Steve Urkel, which is also my
Oh,
favorite.
yeah.
Yeah, Steve Urkel.
Wow.
Steve
Oh,
Urkel
yeah.
plays Sonic the Hedgehog.
He is awesome.
Oh, he's definitely dope. He's talented dude too. So I didn't know he voiced Sonic the Hedgehog. He played one of my favorite characters on Family Matters. Yeah, but back to the question at hand. I almost kind of forgot the question. Uh, oh boy, what was
Take
the
your time.
question?
Take your time. Just our favorite game of all time, but I meant to say, like, what made you feel like it was that good that made it
Oh
your
yeah,
favorite?
that I love the soundtrack. It's mainly the soundtrack. Michael Jackson. I guess it was co-composed by Michael Jackson and Sega. So that's the best reason I love Sonic 3 and Knuckles. The soundtrack. I love the speed of it and how fast it could really go. Like wow, that's a classic Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Cool, cool, cool. Let's see. We got the gaming story day. Tell me more about You see, you got two YouTube channels. Tell me about them.
I got my main channel is Martell Cool. That's with a THA and cool like COL. That's with 2,000 reaching 400 subscribers. That's what I just talk about social was that social to social commentary, games, random topics, whatever. And also got the Mr. Martell's Serious, my second channel, and that's mostly just a little trivial things. Ain't nothing deep, anything. Just basically trying to turn that channel to like a gaming like business channel. So since I'm that's basically supposed to be like about technology, computers, games, and so forth.
And you can definitely you can definitely be on top of that. Like which support, I'll help support you and the guys in the community that we have on Twitter. We will help you grow.
Oh,
So
we definitely can help each other grow. So that definitely is well appreciated. That's all I'm really about too. It's helping people grow and always encourage people to do the right thing. Just like and subscribe, and also like if people get super chats, I'll buy like a few dollars here and there to say, hey, I support your channel by any means.
yeah, it's always a good thing to like for me, I started with the YouTube, then I ventured out of YouTube for a little bit, and I tried working with the Facebook gaming, which is still doing okay for me. I just got to find more time for it. But more of my time is now going back to YouTube with the podcast because it just turned around. Because first I was streaming gaming. Now I'm trying to find a way. I think I just figured it out where we can actually have like a guest from like Zoom guests. I can have maybe up to 2 to 4 people on Zoom, and we can actually play video games together and can show everyone's live impressions. That's what I
Oh
want
yeah,
to do. So like
and we
you'll be
definitely
excited, game it together.
that'll definitely be dope. So, cause I'm currently in school, ironic for technology for being IT or so that's also my field too, loving technology and put technology and gaming into it as well. So it's really up my alley. I know it's a little unrelated, but I'm also a recording artist. So I'm trying to like get into like trying to find people who can help me get into like voice acting and so.
No, that's good, man. Anything that goes like any of your other hobbies. Yeah, what other hobbies do you have? You got gaming. You said you're doing voice acting kind of
Oh,
thing. So tell us more.
oh, yeah, definitely. I'm actually a recording artist to be truthful. So I'm actually trying to like learn how to get like in like voice acting and stuff. Cause I'm always big on what was that voice actor like? Was that Morgan Freeman? I like the guy who played. I forgot the guy who was the voice. He played Darth Vader. I forgot James Earl Jones. Yeah, James Earl Jones. He's one of them adult voice actor, and he was also a stutter himself. And also rest in peace to this one stutter. He's a credible man. May he rest in peace. Scatman John. I'm always big about music, so I know it's gaming. So, but I'm big on music. But go, we talk about gaming.
Yeah. Retro Style says nice to meet you because he's watching us right now.
I'll tell him I say hello. Tell him how he's doing.
Yeah. So he's definitely watching and so let's see gaming news. What do we got going on right now in the gaming world right now? We have a lot of crazy
Oh, of course, a lot of craziness. Definitely with the PS5, Xbox Series X, it's gonna be an epic generation. Even something interesting, ray tracing and Nvidia. Nvidia coming out with something that's supposed to be something that's similar to the Xbox Series X or PS5
uh,
with the ray tracing.
I know I've been seeing a lot yeah, I mean, I was trying to decide at first I was trying to linger onto the Xbox for a minute because I thought, oh, look, I've always had every Sony. I want to try something different. But at the end, Sony still grabbed me at the end away from Xbox. Just didn't pull me enough. And I guess all this stuff that's happening. I was watching the PS5, some videos of people just arguing in lines and going crazy for what they want and the unnecessary craziness of fighting in lines and stealing spots. It's just mayhem, just the way it's unnecessary. But people are just desperate. They want that game system. And I just found out today that those people who pre-ordered the first time, I pre-ordered the first time on the 16th, and then there's a second wave, which was a week after. The third wave is not going to be possible until next year, they're saying.
Oh
And
wow.
for anyone who registered or pre-ordered their system, even on day one, but if you live in Europe, they are not getting it on day one. They're gonna get it next year. They got held back so bad.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I'll
it
be
got
mad.
yeah.
I'll
I
be
mean, that's
I'll
all.
be mad if I was a European. I said, oh my god, I'll be mad.
Yeah, all of them got. I guess it's because they said they get most sales from America. That's why they give us first, of course. So anyone who did it the first round, the second round, they're definitely for sure, 100% getting their system on before on the day of November 12th. But again, just
Oh,
everybody else though in Europe, they gotta wait till next year, even though they pre-ordered on day one. So it sucks for them right now.
wow. I ain't know Sony actually messed up like that.
Hey, we got
Understand?
QA Ninja. QA Ninja saying what's up, man. He say, hey, Martell.
Oh, somebody say hello. How you doing? Just here, just chilling, waiting to go home, and so just crack my Nintendo Switch after the broadcast.
Hey, man, if Retro and QA, if you guys got time, you guys can stop by and I can pop you in live if you want to jump in and say hi, Martell, live. But either way, let's see what else is going on with So if you were to decide PS5 or Xbox Series X, what would you have chosen? Or what are you
Oh,
choosing?
that's easy, man. That's so easy. PS5.
PS5.
Most
Yeah.
definitely is exclusives, and plus I have a PS family basically, a PS3, PS4. I'm waiting probably like hopefully the next iteration for the PS5 Slim, where it's smaller and sleeker. So that would
Well,
definitely be nice to.
I'm
I
sure they'll
definitely looking.
price them up.
Yeah, because PS5 look too big in my spaces, so I got very little space. But I'm gonna definitely get that bad boy when it be available. I'm definitely getting that bad boy.
Man, I saw the size of it. I've been watching videos today based on the size. I'm looking at my PS4 right now. Then, holy moly, it's like double the size, double the length and the thickness. And like, sure, this thing's gonna be huge. But why does it gotta be that big, though? You know?
That's what I'm kind of like puzzled. Why is it so big? Usually, Sony consoles kind of like they kind of like little big, then they go like the slimmer editions, like the PS1, PS2 Slim, PS3 Slim, and PS4 Slim. I like how sleek that is. I don't know why. Maybe it's just confusing to me, but I definitely get the PS5 though.
I think they're doing it on purpose. Then eventually next year, late next year or the year after, they're gonna come out with slims or something, and that kind of stuff. And then, but as much as we got the PS5 and the Xbox Series X coming out in November, Nintendo, on the other hand, which is my favorite company, is
Oh,
is
same
still
here.
coming. It's still coming out with like little games here and there. Well, like big games, like right now. What's hot this October is Animal Crossing. The Halloween thing starts tomorrow for download. If you have Animal Crossing, you download the free update, and everything turns in Halloween style for October, which is cool. And then you got that new what's that new Zelda game? Age of Calamity, the Hyrule Warriors.
Nice.
So they got that one will be November 20th. But let's say Mario 3D All Stars. Do you have that one at all? Mario
I'm
3D.
pl- I'm planning to get that sometime soon. I know I got a $10 gift card from GameStop, so I'm definitely going to get. That's the first game I'm going to get very soon. Super Mario 3D All Star. I grew up on Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine. I never played Super Mario Galaxy. That's the one game I definitely always want to get. I wish Nintendo add Super Mario Galaxy too, just to make the bundle more sweeter.
Oh, the Galaxy. Oh, right. That's something that everyone kind of wanted, and people were upset at first. I'm actually fine. I'm actually okay about it. I wish I never played Galaxy One or Sunshine, so every day I play like I get a few stars from each game. But yeah, it would have been nice to still have Galaxy Two, but I gotta be first the first one though. But for those who already beat Galaxy One, they wanted part two. But other than that, we're still getting sweet deals. Like we got Rocket League just became free last week on free download on the Switch, and then we got let me see what other game. Then we got another game called I can't pronounce it. Is it Vigor? It's like a shooting game, kind of end of the world apocalypse type of thing. They're starting to give us a few free selections, but going into Nintendo, what is what do you like about Nintendo? What's the Switch done for you this year?
Oh, definitely. Quality and polish. It got when it comes to the games, it just they on point. So especially every game I played, what was it from Nintendo 64? I won't. I'm trying to keep it like briefer. So it's definitely from Nintendo 64, GameCube, Wii. Mainly, I'm more the portable type, off and on with Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and the last one I had played besides my Switch was the DS. I somehow lost the generation of 3DS or so, but definitely what I like about Nintendo just quality. Every game you play, I play, it has nothing but love and quality, consistency for wow, like since I was a kid. Just consistency, basically, consistency, quality, and effort.
Yeah, they got a lot of like right now when I'm looking at the one of my favorite things that's happening with Nintendo on the Switch recently was just that they finally added a good Super Nintendo Online. They finally gave us a good game, which is Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. So
Oh yes, that's a dope game. I'm waiting for Donkey Kong Free so it'd be a complete trilogy.
they have to do it because they have the rights. Something like for instance, like I want like why don't they give us Batman or something like that? So I guess it's something to do with certain rights that they can't give us any of the old classic Batman compared to like Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong, that's Nintendo. So part three is gonna be coming out. Gotta be soon. And it's just rarely at the end of the year where I'm sure they're gonna give us a lot more surprises because Nintendo knows what's hot this year is it's gonna be the new two big game systems that are coming out. So they gotta come out with some big guns
They
before the year ends.
they gotta have some heavy hitters too. Like definitely. Oh, I forgot one game that should be brought back is Donkey Kong 64. I don't know how. That's what Nintendo definitely need to bring back Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah. We had what's that? We had what you call it?
Oh, Diddy Kong Racing. Oh,
Oh my God! If they brought that one in, I got the original one, but still on the Switch, take it on the go, and that's the thing. As much as we can play our PS5 or Xbox, I'm sure they're going to be great for their own, whoever likes them. But I still love the fact that we still have the time to game it on the go when we want to. You can
oh,
play
of
at
course,
home, you can still take the games out, things like that, and go. Just as
of
needed.
course.
I've been doing it a lot.
I'm a mobile kind of person anyway. I got my laptop and my switches, so I'm always literally on the go. And just I always tell people I'm literally on the go. I'm currently going to school. I'm always out and about just trying to study. So I'm always got my switch with me all the time. I love the switch. It just keep me out the pocket, pop it at on my TV, and I can take it on the go. It's nice. It's a nice handheld device. It kind of reminded me so much. I used to play. It's kind of funny, like kind of like a Nintendo DS in the GameCube kind of like style, into a portable fashion.
Yeah, so I think it kind of helped us out for again because you're mobile and that's what I try to do when I go places and I'm waiting in line or we're going to the doctor's office and it's not my turn to go. It's for let's say one of my kids and I have to wait out or it's for the lady she's got her doctor's appointment or something like that. Where I just chill or she's getting her hair done or something. I just play my Switch. Or or
Oh,
when I watch my son, I take him to karate practice. I'm there for like 2 hours chilling when I'm on my Switch. So it's kind of
Hmm.
always the best part about it. And with all these good games and upgrades, so for people like Fortnite, they always got big packs on Fortnite or just a lot of other games that you can still either get free or buy. I know sometimes it can be expensive, but they got a lot of good. Let's say on the Nintendo eShop, they got a
Oh yeah,
lot.
definitely. Good deals, a lot of good deals and discounts. I'm happy that I'm in a way I'm kind of mad about Rocket League. This sound kind of contradiction because I had paid for the Ultimate Edition, and I'll say, Psychops, I forgot what the name is, or Epic League had played us. I said, let me sell my copy. I still got the game data, which is ironic. I bought was I just bought the Ultimate Edition last year. Now I just bought the digital version of the same game for like half off, like $10 or so, which has still got all my saved games or so, which is kind of weird. I said, I know these people did not just play me on Rocket League. I love Rocket League, but for it
Yeah,
to
so
be
that's
free,
it'll be free now, right? So
I was kind of rip off in a way. I ain't gonna lie, I sold that bad boy, the physical copy. I got my digital copy, but I was like, fun game though, fun game, definitely fun game.
yeah, yeah. I just tried to start playing it the other day when I got it for free, and I'm liking it. I like the Samus car, and I got the Mario car, but I need to try to find a way to get the Luigi car, and just thought it looked. I didn't like the idea at first, but once I started watching more videos and actually playing the game, I started liking the game.
Oh, I
So it looks
definitely
pretty
love the
cool.
game.
So I'm looking at deals here, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, don't say just waiting for my ride at the current moment. But as we going on, so this is another game I definitely like. I like playing Broforce is a kind of like a spiritual successor, a spiritual clone of like Contra. So Broforce is amazing.
That's on Switch.
It's on Switch.
You said Broforce.
Oh yep.
All right, let me look it up real quick. So let's see what you're talking about. I'll probably find it. Look it up. So you said that's a good game. Always looking for a good game.
Oh, it's definitely a good game. It's worth the investment.
Okay, I see that. See the day. Look at the trailer. Oh, I can't see the trailer just yet. But I'm looking at some pictures. Oh, I see what it is. It looks kind of cool. Yeah, it looks kind of a. It's like a concert feel. Oh yeah, yeah. Looking at let's see if I can
Oh,
pull it up.
whew. And I played Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I played was that Sonic Mania. I'm trying to think what else games I played. I got my Switch with me. I don't remember too much off my head. Super Mario Odyssey, time after time, and also Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's some of the other games I gotta get on my list. So I got literally like 10 games I gotta get. I ain't got the time or resources to get them all, but I'm definitely getting Super Mario 3D All Stars. I haven't decided if I want to get it physically or digitally.
Which one? Mario 3D All Stars.
Oh yep.
I decided to get it physically. I don't know why. I just feel like because I got two switches. I'm gonna switch it back and forth. I think I still think it's an awesome game. I love it like that.
I know I usually get my game. I get like a mixture of games between physical and digital.
I do the same thing as well. Just try to see what's good to have digital and what's best for like depending on what my kids like because they have the other switch. So I have to make sure to see how many times or would I play this often compared to them and would we play together. So anyway, but yeah, it's definitely just looking at the list here. Yeah, Nintendo Switch Online's got a lot of great sales on there. Coming soon. Great deals. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the current great deals on there.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, cool. I had to take it on mute, so for personal reasons. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, it's we taking the cab home. Got to be safe, so
Yep.
that's why I made sure we were riding home. So other than that, you ever played a game called Dragon's Dogma?
Oh, is that good? I never heard that game, but it sounds interesting.
Yeah, if you like the medieval times and that kind of thing with Dungeons and Dragons and things like that, I like that game a lot. It was really awesome. But I'm trying to
Uh,
get that game back. That's something I'm gonna have to re-download.
I'll re-download.
Pretty
There's
sweet
one
though.
game I definitely want to get. It's definitely Scott Pilgrim versus the World Complete Edition. So I gotta get that game.
That's on my Switch. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Right.
coming to the Switch and all on different consoles.
Oh, I see. Looking at Bulletstorm.
Oh,
I
that's a
got some.
definitely game. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, wait. What game did you say?
No, I said another game I definitely recommend is Streets of Rage 4.
Oh, I haven't got that yet. People keep saying it's good.
Oh, it's definitely good. It's worth your investment, money. Especially the crazy part is like the online game is sick. So especially on PS4, but it's hard finding friends on Nintendo Switches. So
They say Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2. Someone, Luigi guy on the chat says Sonic 1 and 2 are on sale. Let me see them.
I think yeah, that's the one. I got that too. Sonic 1 and 2. Like sometime, what is that? Sometime this year. So I feel like Sega could definitely like that was kind of lazy effort. Them they put no effort to those games. This shit had like the iOS and Android version of Sonic 1 and 2 with the widescreen 60 frames per second. Frame rate is beautiful.
Yeah, you ever tried Team Sonic Racing at all?
I meant to get that game, but I never got a chance to get to it. Never got a chance to. There's one game I had to got that was a racing game. That was Crash Team Racing.
I thought it looked pretty good.
It's hard to play, so maybe I'm so used to Mario like what was it Mario Kart 8 controls, or so I'm not used to the Crash Bandicoot controls at all. I don't know why.
Oh, okay, okay. So what is your most anticipated game right now on the Switch that's coming
Oh
out?
wow. Definitely. Probably besides Scott Pilgrim, I'm definitely gonna get Super Mario 3D All Stars as far as the recent one. That's all I'm thinking about those two. I guess it's the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I think I might have to get that though once I get my funds together.
Hey man, maybe just stay tuned because I've been watching all that stuff on every day I watch thing on YouTube talking about the stimulus checks and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
And
nice.
now you got the first one, right? We all got the
Yeah,
first one.
yeah, we
Yeah,
got the
well,
first one
just so you know, if you haven't caught up, it's been officially announced that we are getting a second stimulus check before the end of October.
before the end of October. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I've been like, oh shit, like it was good news to know that. Some of us who need the help, buy yourself a game
Well,
or two, pay a couple of bills, that kind of that's they want you to spend that money. That's why they're giving it to us. So it's already been approved. They just gotta finish certain signings and things like that. And finally, both sides of the party are agreeing. Finally, it's been a long time. It's been like 4 months with disagreements, and so you should be expecting that
oh, that's
before the end of October. Now, I'm telling you right now, I've been excited about it. I started tripping the other day that finally these guys are deciding to give us those stimulus checks, the second one. And they said if everything's still going on, the pandemic is still as it is, there'll be a third one in March of next
probably
year.
a third one in March.
Yeah. So the one for this month, one for October, is already guaranteed. Just so you know, I keep up with that.
Oh,
I keep it all the time. It's guaranteed already. I saw it. I've been looking it up. I saw a bunch of. I've been on this like a hawk, like man, because even like for anyone who's in the unemployment, if anybody is, they're supposed to go back to the old thing they did before. They're supposed to add in an extra $600 on top of each payment for unemployment. So that's like an extra $1,200 each month if you are unemployment.
oh,
But
nice.
that's a separate thing if you're on unemployment. So like right
Oh,
now, I'm on it right now. So for you, but for those who are not, it doesn't matter. Everyone's still getting a stimulus check before the end
oh
of
yeah.
March.
Thanks for telling me the news about that. 'Cause I was kind of thinking it was kind of fruitless. So I know that I didn't know that even to get the. I mean, when I first heard the first of the checks, I thought it was a fluke. So I said, now I'm looking forward to the second one. 'Cause we all
Yeah, there's
are
trying
hurting people
to
too, not the.
they're finally saying that the American people need a lot of help, and that's what they've been trying to do is finally get this done. And the two guys that are fighting for presidency, the Trump and the other guy Biden, they want this done before that happens because Trump wants everyone to be happy, and it doesn't matter like who's voting for who. They just want to get that done so that they get that done. Then they can everyone can worry about the big election on March 3rd. So,
Understand.
so it
Sorry,
was
sorry if y'all. Sorry for this part y'all to see me because I'm in the car. So, but
it's
yeah, you
okay.
could definitely hear me.
Yeah. But yeah, so just yeah, some people have no idea that they're gonna get the but that's why I like to try to keep mentioning on my podcast to let people know that it's coming. It's right around the corner. It might even come as middle as mid October, maybe like 15 to 16, but it's probably gonna be most likely guaranteed before the end of the month, towards like the end of the month they were saying for sure, like before. And that's again that's what they want us to do. So if they want the economy to keep kind of flowing, so they have to give
Yeah,
some
that's,
money for everyone to spend again.
that's definitely a nice investment. Have a nice brand and so pay off some bills, get some groceries, some clothes, games.
Yep,
I know I'm,
exactly.
I know my main thing when I get my I'm supposed to be graduating pretty soon once I take out my test. My graduation gift I definitely get for myself is a Nintendo Switch Lite or so. And keep my original Switch at home.
Yeah, people are doing that. They're getting the lights to take. They're taking the light more on the go than the original, from what I'm hearing.
Because I'm definitely looking forward to getting me a Switch Lite, especially the Pokemon edition. I know it's kind of expensive or so, but that's one I definitely want to get for myself. But I guess I like the buttons because I don't like all the white buttons and stuff, making it kind of eerie, getting dirty or so.
Yeah, I want me the what's gonna call it I want me the yellow one. The one that looks yellow. It looks cool.
Oh, it looks like the Game Boy, so it looks like a Game Boy Color or so.
Yeah. It's kind of like the one I want to get. So either way, let's see, let me get this off. So have you ever played Zelda Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, I got that actually. It's kind of hard for me to get into it, so I guess because I ain't followed the story growing up or so. So I just mostly was a Sonic and Mario person. I mean, I did not grow up on Zelda or anything. But I got it. That's I think that's the second game I got right after Mario Odyssey. Is Zelda Breath of the Wild. And once I got to it, it's pretty fun. So it's hard for me to get into the game and the story. To be truthful with you.
Yeah, the story. I think the more I played it, like I'm playing it again for my third round through. It's been a while, but I'm trying to get back into the game because Age of Calamity is coming out in November. It's a prequel to that game, Breath of the Wild. So I'm just trying to remember Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and then Age of Calamity is what happens to them when they at the end of that game. The ones from Age of Calamity, they all pretty much die at the end of the game. And they all, but that's the big battle. I think there's going to be hints. Somehow I keep thinking there's going to be something about Breath of the Wild 2. I don't know why I'm saying it, but I keep thinking there's something to do with that. So why are they telling us the story that happened before Breath of the Wild? So that's what the story is. That's what happened. So you get to play as these characters that you wanted to play in Breath of the Wild. Now you get to play it in Age of Calamity. Either way, so you got any other major games you want to talk about, or like games that you like the most on your Switch compared
All right.
to other systems?
I would say definitely. Currently I only got the PS4 and Nintendo Switch. As far as that go, my main play. I played the most on my Switch is. I would say between besides Bro Force, I would say Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Mario Kart, and definitely Rocket League. That's on my Switch or so. My PS4, I think it was more like Dead Cells. Yeah, definitely Dead Cells. Oh, I forgot what game I used to play. I forgot what else game. This Dead Cells for the PS4, and on Android, I just play like retro games on my phone.
Oh yeah, right. I need to get into more. I got some retro games. I'm in the Super Nintendo games on there, but I don't play it anymore on my phone. I've been more on the Switch. It's always good to do mobile though, like
Oh yes,
Mario Kart Mobile.
I like the Super Mario Runner, so that's pretty fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. I should probably get that back. I remember that one.
Yeah,
That
so,
was a bit more.
excuse me. So are you Android or iPhone or
I'm Android. Android.
oh yeah, Android here too.
I think the iPhone. I have experience with them. Well, I know a lot of people in the family have experienced the iPhones, and all I hear is they got problems with this, problems with that. The download didn't go through, or everything got erased. And I'm like, yeah, I always stay with Android because it gives you less issues and all this super high tech garbage. I mean, that's how I feel.
I like the custability of Android, and plus I like that what I can put on is what I can put on. Now Apple tell me what to put on.
Yeah, I know they got all this like passwords and that, all the things you gotta have, and then you get all confused with all the passwords you put on, and I don't got time for that crap. So I just stick with the good old Android. It can be an old version, it does not matter. Android works for me.
Oh yeah, just I'm thankful for my new phone I got just a year. What Samsung? I know it's like a year old, but it's like the Samsung Galaxy S10e is so nice and fits my one hand or so. Somehow I'm not too used to all the big phones that's all out also like very big phones, which is kind of weird to me.
See what Luigi got some other Run. Yeah, Luigi guys talking about Mario Run. Yeah, I mean that's I'm gonna have to re-download that game again. Mario Run again. I know that Mario Kart's okay, but I think I expected more from the Mario Kart game. It's still a cool game. I think I'll probably rather play Mario Run.
Yeah, they got a little bit more content. It's kind of hard for me like to play. It's really hard for me to play Mario Kart on the tour. So yeah, it's kind of hard for me to like use the controls and so.
It's a lot different than when we normally play Mario Kart. Do you have Mario Kart on your Switch?
Yeah, I got Mario Kart.
I'm gonna have to
I
do.
got Mario Kart. I got Super Smash Brothers, Zelda Breath of the Wild, and traffic. Oh, Super Mario Odyssey. Yes, Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, Odyssey, I'm replaying that again too. I'm just little by little. I got too many games in the backlog. I need to catch up with all the games that I'm trying to beat again, or games that I haven't beat. It's just I gotta start finishing all these games. Like I'm still playing. I'm gonna try to finish and beat in October. I'm trying to play games that are for October. I'm trying to get Little Nightmares finished and also the Ghostbusters, the video game. That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to beat
Uh,
the Ghostbusters on the Switch. If you're a Ghostbusters fan and if you like the original movies, this one is almost like part three, like the third movie. It's great and it's awesome.
oh yeah, I was hearing about that from was it Cinemassacre or so.
What's it called?
Sin Massacre, the angry video game there. You ever heard of him?
Oh no, no. Tell me about it.
Oh, oh, you never heard of Ain't? He's a very funny character. He dresses like a nerd. He curses and swear. The angry video game there. I forget James
Oh
Ralph.
yeah, I think I've done it.
Oh, he's funny though.
Oh yeah, Luigi guys, like don't forget about Luigi's Mansion 3. Yeah, I'm barely at the end.
Oh, I forgot to get that game. Since I got so much games. I'm in school right now, so I ain't really got time to be. I just play like here and there, but not fully anything like I once was. So school's eating up all my time, and I'm trying to get back to recording music again.
Yeah, I know we got our hobbies and we love our gaming, but sometimes gaming can hold us back. But we gotta make sure we get that schooling done first. Schools first, family and
Of
school.
course, take care of our personal, take care of family's food, and everything else come later.
Yep.
Now, if I was rich, I wouldn't be no problem.
Right, no man, me too, man. I'd be like, I'd have time. But yeah, like I got a lot of things going on. Take care of the kids, like writing the book, doing a lot of other things on the side, and play little games here and there. You know,
That's one. That's one thing I gotta do once I get my once I get my certificate. Let's definitely just get back in the studio, record music again. Go into the back, please. Oh yeah, I got meet this and so some sensitive information. I'll be right back. Won't be long.
okay, no problem. Dude. For those that are still watching, yeah, that's what I'm doing is interviewing Martell. Since here right now he's on hold. He was walking going to like I think it was he's trying to get to a restaurant. He was gonna eat. He walked there and he went to school, and then now he's trying to get back home. He took the cab home, so it's good to still conversate with him. So he's just on hold for just a moment. Zach, what's going on, Zach? We were just talking about Luigi's Mansion 3. You know, it's just one of all these games that I'm playing that are just on hold for a while. I'm not sure like Mario Maker 2, Luigi's Mansion 3 are gonna be on the backlog for a little bit and be on hold. I'm just I'm telling you right now, I got like my Ghostbusters and Little Nightmares for November. So I'm trying to play like Halloween type games for October. I mean, I did Luigi's Mansion last year, but I'm trying to play something more different. So like I'm trying to finish Ghostbusters, Little Nightmares, and I'm going back into Animal Crossing because tomorrow's that update. Don't forget, guys, the update is tomorrow for Animal Crossing. Where you can start growing your pumpkins and all that stuff and making your hometown look Halloweenish. So I'm excited for that for the Animal
I
Crossing.
I definitely had to get that game myself or so. Animal Crossing. That's another game I got to get in my backlog. Animal
Do you have it or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah, it's one game that's out of all those games, I really wanted to get it. The hype was there. I never played it before, but once I played this new one, Horizons, man, how it hooks you and it gets you very addicting because you build from scratch from 1/10 and then you build up to where you're at. Like for me, in a couple of months, there's so much I did to the game. And now I'm changing things around again now for Halloween. So it's exciting when you got a game that you could just keep changing and changing and
Oh,
all
that's
that kind of stuff.
another couple games I definitely will get. Xenoblade 1 and 2. That's one. Yeah, Xenoblade 1 and 2. That's two games I definitely want to get.
Yeah, I think one of the maybe final games I'm gonna get this year is going to be um Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, and it will be the Harry Potter for PlayStation 5. They'll be the last games for myself this year because I need to get down and start playing all my other games. I'm not going to be streaming those games. I'm going to start playing those games on the side. Like I'm going to keep finishing my Breath of the Wild, things like that. But I'm going to start streaming Animal Crossing again on YouTube and just do more of that. But this is so much. So I mean, when I get the PS5 off November 12th, I'm just gonna be trying out that new Harry Potter thing,
Oh, nice.
and
I'm
it
trying to
looks
get.
good.
I'm trying to get like in the game streaming myself or stuff. I don't have no way to get how to get into it, start into it.
Yeah, it starts off. I mean, just it started me off slow 3 years ago. I had a. So I guess it's about having a gaming laptop or a desktop. You could kind of
Yeah,
easy.
I'm gonna definitely have to go with a gaming laptop or so. I saw this one at Best Buy. I forgot it cost like 1,200. Things by Nivea Power. And it looked pretty slick or so. It's powerful but also sleek looking.
If it's a gaming laptop, then that should be good. That should be good right there. So you need something powerful enough to show your image and your game. And then I got the HD the Elgato HD60. The Elgato HD60 is what I connect this little portable thing where I connected to my computer, my TV, and my game system. And it sits
No,
behind my computer, and that's what connects me with all my stuff. You got to get the laptop
get the
and then
laptop.
the Elgato HD60. There are other forms of other types of streaming things like that, but that's the one thing, the Elgato HD60. I mean,
Elgato. I'll
if
be
you could, go ahead.
I'll be seeing that so many times on YouTube or so. Another thing, because I'm also trying to be like going to like the multimedia production, like I'm trying to like do like like not graphic design, like edited video effects and so forth like that. That's also another field I'm trying to get into, like media production too, to work with the media. That'd be kind of pretty cool to work in that field since I'm also in IT. It'd be really up my alley, and I would definitely like to be like a upcoming game like streamer. So
Yeah, so I think for sure there's always a way to start off. You don't you start off small. I think what's also good is that when people choose their place, whether it's YouTube or whether it's going to be
or
on
Twitch.
on Twitch or on Facebook Gaming, you've already grown an audience in your what was it, Martell Cool, or no, oh, yeah,
Yeah,
was it Martell Cool?
yeah, yeah.
So you
Martin
can
the
either
Cool.
start there and try to turn some of your people into like you're doing gaming now, or you can do the other one you were doing. You have a crowd already, you got people already, and which is good. A good start to start collecting those viewers because you probably got a lot of your friends you don't even know that probably are big gamers too. Man, they're gonna want to see you play. They're gonna want to see Martel play the next this, the next Mario this, and that's going to be
Of
something
course.
we can talk to them and play a game. They can play games with you. That's something new. So if you have any questions, like about like let's say if you need in case you want to be minded of like the Elgato AC60, you forget that I'll retell you. I can send you like photos and links and like you can buy the actual thing at Best Buy for almost 200, but you can buy it for like $50 on Facebook Market. You can buy it way
Oh,
cheaper
okay. I like
in
that
other
even better.
places. So that's why I have to let you guys know. I bought mine brand new, stinking new at the Best Buy just because I wanted it new. But it don't matter. You can still buy the same exact thing for way cheaper. That's what I should have done. Was bought it cheaper too. Sometimes.
I was trying to get my brand new because also like the warranty on just in case. I like to get like a little warranty on it. Just if it breaks down, so I can always get a replacement for like another year or so.
There are ways to stream without those kind of graphics cards or those kind of Elgato AC60 kind of thing. There's ways to do it just on a computer, but I think for me it's a little harder. I think this other that thing that the Elgato AC60 helps me, not to consume so much power from my laptop. So if I do too much on my laptop and it's taking too much out, and I don't have that extra help that's helping me connect everything together, then sometimes I would log or it would just shut off on me. That's why I ended up getting the Elgato H360, and it helps me out. It helps me just kind
Okay, I
of
see what you're coming from. Cool.
kind of. But
I said I definitely see what you're coming from the Elgato 60. So that's something that's also I've been recommended too by Best Buy so many times. You gotta get that for mainstreaming, and also trying to like buy like a nice what's it a Yeti Blue mic or so.
uh yeah, it's good to have a mic. Start off again when you start off somewhere like don't feel like you have to buy the most expensive piece of some of like let's say mic or I started off with the built-in mic. Then I got this really small. That was like small as my pen, little tiny thing sitting underneath me. It was like I did not want to show it, but it was like an embarrassing piece of something. But it worked. It worked,
It worked.
and we started somewhere. And again, then I used to built-in one in the see like the gaming laptops have built-in mic. That's probably all you're gonna need because they got the camera, it's got the built-in mic. And then later on, I wanted better sound and quality, so I got this. And but when you upgrade to more, it gets a little more expensive more.
It definitely get more
So
expensive because I'm
yeah,
also in the recording business too. So you definitely need a mixer and all that, and that's also I'm trying to get into the that's also why I'm trying to get into like voice acting too. Is also recording because like trying to learn mixing, mastering. That's actually I was gonna take that on the side too. What I was supposed to do before this pandemic started. When this pandemic hit, that it cancel everything. Is actually just going to audio production too. So I was gonna go the same route as my other producers. They know more about the mics, mixing, and sound mastering, and
yeah.
that
So that's
definitely
what I
helped.
did. What's gonna help you, I would say, is that like this mic that I got here, the one I got right here. I forgot the name of it. I'll send you the information, but this kind of mic is actually for podcasting. It's actually for if you're doing what you're doing, whether you're a singer or you're a voice actor. That's what these type of mics are for,
Oh, okay, I
and
see
also
that.
podcasting. So I figured, and this one was actually like $100. They just find a good deal. It came with the headset, and so it just kind of it all works out. The only thing I had to buy separately, I had to buy a thing called the Focusrite. It just helps me with my volume control and everything else. So you'll learn these things as it goes. And I was like, wait, I need this. I said, I need this too. And I said, okay, well, I got it all in time. It took about 3 years to have things, and for myself, might be quicker for you, but don't let nothing put you down. You just, like I said, as soon as you get that laptop, that should be good to go right from the get go, right from the beginning. That's all you really need is a gaming laptop, and then the
A
other stuff,
gaming laptop.
all the stuff can just come around when it needs to. Right now, when you stream, you can stream on your phone. There are ways of people. I don't do it now, but there are ways to stream your phone games directly into your YouTube. There's other ways to do things for now, or at least like every time you go to GameStop, let's say you buy yourself a gift or yourself, or let's say you buy a toy at GameStop, one of those collectibles. Then you showcase that toy, show it, do an unboxing about it. That's how I actually started. I started going to GameStop, and then I ended up going to New York City. And everything I did before I even became a streamer, was just start to scratch, start from small, and you're gonna get your stuff back up there right on top. It just took me 3 years. Right now the podcast is a thing. I think that'll be the thing for a while. Um, Streaming is still here and there, like playing video games. And I'm gonna try to do more where we can play with more. Let's say like right now, I feel like we got the two people on stream. I'm gonna try to make it small and try to get the screen, try to get the game in at the same time, and it's just a whole other idea. So ideas always come up, so, and you collaborate with people and things will work out as soon as it happens. Either way, it's all gonna
That's
work
what
out.
it definitely all work on the plan. I was just thinking about collaboration too, so that'd be pretty dope. I said when you get a chance, we could definitely share each other friend code or so we could game online or so. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah.
I'm always that's a big thing. Also, I'm big about as well. I'm big on collaboration, big on just experimental. I'm always a big experimental person myself, and that's to reflect on my music as well. Cause I'm always big on experimental. So I'm always want to try something bigger and better.
I'm going
Excuse me.
into you right now. I'm looking at my Switch friend code. So I'm sending it to you right now, real quick.
Okay, I gotta be right back. I gotta get my oh boy, I gotta go for my book bag real quick. Let's see, got my
One,
laptop.
two, three,
So, out of curiosity, is your laptop like a Windows computer or Mac computer or?
It's a Windows. I always found Windows to be easier for me, and they usually say Windows is easier than Mac. That's what they say, unless you're a Mac user and it might be easier for you. But they usually have when people have updates and ways to do something better, this and that, they'll have both options. But usually the guy telling you the YouTube video how to do this better, they usually say that Windows is just easier to use.
Yeah,
So
that's how I was told too. Like far as video edit, I was heard that Windows is a lot more easier, but when it comes to audio production, everybody be using Macs. So, what's your thoughts on that?
say that again. The
No, I was saying like when it comes to video production, I was told that was Windows. When I was told for anything else like audio productions, like iMac or so, like Pro Tools, like the industry standard.
I haven't had my experience with Mac, so it could be true, but also could be that if you're whatever computer you get, I mean, as long as you're good at what you do, I'm sure you can do any kind of quality on whichever you decide to get, Mac or Windows. It's just based on as long as
I see what you're
as
saying.
long as you know what you're doing. Like for me, I'll probably always work on Windows for me. But then again, what if I was a Mac user? If I was a Mac user, I'm sure I make it work there too, to whatever. So I just think Windows are just easier to use. I sent you the friend code on Twitter.
Okay, cool. All right, let's see. All right, I should be getting it right pretty soon. Let's see. Yeah, I got my Switch with me right now. All right, let's see. I haven't saved it just yet. I'll check. Let's see.
Oh my! If you look on your Twitter, I sent you my friend code
Oh, okay.
your message.
Okay, let me. Oh, gotcha. Let me see. I'm gonna check that right now. All right. Give me like a few seconds and I'll be back on with the video. Let's see. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh, I could just go for my Twitter. Let's see. Be way more easier. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I have to add the old fashioned way. Let's see. Search for friend code. Oh, wow. Let's see. Try to see all these numbers. Let's see. Turk. Okay, let's see. Hope this is correct. Oh wow. Okay, I add you.
Yeah, I should probably be getting it soon.
All right.
Probably any second now.
All right. Let's see. All right. I'm back. I'm back in full effect.
Mm.
All right.
Where
So
is did you say you sent it? It should probably take a moment.
it says I added you as a friend, so it should be on its way. I think should be on its way.
Do a reset on here, turn it back on. Yeah,
Whew.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
So who's your favorite? What's your favorite video game character of all time?
Video game, video game character. I love Mario, but lately it's been. I think it actually, to be honest, I think it's always been Link from Zelda because my favorite game of all time is A Link to the Past from Super Nintendo, and I've always, as much as I've always loved Mario, it's just or Luigi. It's just that Zelda or playing Zelda games and playing as Link has always been my main to go character. For action, adventure, things like that. So it's definitely gonna be Link. I think I got you. Mm.
Yeah, my favorite video game character of all time is, of course, of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, of course. Oh, you got you playing Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball. Oh, Broforce is fresh. Like,
Yep. I got Super Smash Brothers. Got Rocket League. The one game it's hard for me to get into is Ninjala. I don't know how to pronounce that.
I
Ninjala.
tried. I didn't even. I mean, I was thinking about it, and I decided not to.
It's kind of okay. As far as like a kind of like a big like a aspired version like Splatoon 2, but it's okay, average I suppose. One thing I like about it, got Sonic the Hedgehog skin. That's a plus. Excuse me for one minute. I'm back. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
All right. Yeah. All
I'm
right.
at
So let's see. What else? We talked about your interesting game and life story. Did you ever wait in line for any major game system before?
Oh, my favorite game I waited in line for back in 2004 was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Oh boy, it was a. I don't know if I could. Not cursing, but can I say hell? Yeah, it was literally hell. It was literally hell waiting in line just for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I was 14. I was underage. I remember I had pre-ordered it. I remember it was a long waiting line at GameStop at the time. I mean, I was like a little boy, so I remember I couldn't get the game. I was underage. I said, I want my damn game now. I guess I had to beg some lady to get the game for me that I paid for, and I guess they just gave it to me. So the lady gave it to. I said thank you, and that was a long way. I think it was like hours just for one game of San Andreas.
I like playing that game. I just didn't have much time for the story. I just like running around, hit the cops, catch
Oh
me,
yeah,
and just
yeah.
doing
Like
that.
I love getting in trouble, especially collecting stars or so, and die. Just keep constantly repeating r- all the mayhem and chaos.
Yeah, escaping and things like that. Yeah, that was always the fun part. What about you? Did you ever camp out for or wait in line for a game system like a game system?
Oh no, I never camp out anything. I saw some people camp out. What was that they camping out for? I don't think it's video game really. They was camping out for some. Yeah, well, I think they was camping out for some Xbox and some. What's that? Some Mac, iMac. Or so it was. Oh no, iPhone, and Xbox. I was literally saw people just literally shaking cold and wet just for some Xbox and an iPhone.
Yeah, that
That's
I think for me, I never, let me see, I don't think I ever really, I went to a few midnight releases, but the craziest one I did was I went to the midnight release of Mario Odyssey, but I actually drove from Chicago to New York City just for the midnight release. I stayed in
oh
New York City for like 6 hours, and I just drove back home. That was
oh wow,
crazy. So
that's pretty
that's
cool.
some, and it was a good thing. I actually did that, and I didn't know I was gonna get a chance to meet and shake hands with Reggie Fils-Aimé,
Oh
the
sweet,
the ex-president of Nintendo. I got lucky, and then before I was leaving, right when I was leaving, this lady who worked for the Nintendo company, or she was like, they were putting away their tents and putting away things, and they were giving away this like Nintendo cereal that they were passing out or something like that at the festival there. So the lady's like, I got all this extra stuff, so the whole back seat of my car, I threw like man, at least 200 of those little cereal Nintendo boxes in the back of my car. I'm like in a
nice.
whole bunch. So I was driving back home with a bunch of goodies when I got home. But other
Oh,
than that,
that's worth.
I had some good experiences, with Mario and things like that. It was a bit of a crazy trip, but let's go on. Let's get towards the end of the podcast and let's give it a big one here. What is your favorite all time Mario memory?
Oh boy. Actually, I would say two. One was definitely Mario 64. My mother. That's one. Well, that and Mario Party. That's one of my two memories I have of my mother before she passed away. So I remember we were so happy playing video games. Like, I guess growing up or so, she never really had a chance to play video games, so she wanted to play with me. And I said, being the only child, so it's like it was so happy to see me and my mother actually play. She really liked Mario. I remember that's the two games she actually liked was Super Mario, no Mario 64 and Mario Party, the first one.
Okay, Mario Party. Yeah, those were some fun games to play with someone. Some good fun memories to have, with your mom and rest in peace. And so it's just
Thank
kind
you.
of it's nice to remember those, especially when it comes to a classic game and your mom knew what she was doing. She knew what to play. She played the old
Oh,
classic games with you, and it was awesome. Yeah, that's a great memory. Let's see, anything else I wanna about? Let me see what's the big thing. I asked you this, that. So I'm gonna get all the questions down. Did you shoot? What you did tell me your all-time favorite game, which is Sonic 3, right? Yeah, it's
yeah,
Sonic
definitely
and Knuckles. Yep, yep,
signing for
Sonic and Knuckles.
Knuckles.
Yeah, you told me why too. Got that one there. Anything within your gaming history that you want to
Oh,
mention at all? Anything you
oh,
might have
definitely,
missed?
definitely, yeah, definitely. Marvel versus Capcom series. That's something was it Marvel versus Capcom Power Stone. Me and an old best friend of mine used to play it on Sega Dreamcast. I remember we used to always go off and on back at the houses or so. He have a Sega Dreamcast, I have a Sega Dreamcast. I remember we always used to play. Was it play? We played NBA 2K1. I was not very good at sports, and also we played Ready to Rumble Boxing 1 or 2 and Tony Hawk Pro Skater. That was some great memories. Especially, I remember we was playing Marvel vs. Capcom. He used to always kick my butt in that game.
Man, Mario is Capcom. Yeah, I remember playing that. That game, that was awesome. I think I played a little bit of that in the arcade, and then on the PS, was it PS3 or two or four? Which one? I don't remember. Right now I'm playing Street Fighter. I got that collector's. Is it the collector's edition? Hold on.
Oh, 30th anniversary collection.
Yeah, let me see. I think it's right here. You're probably
I,
right.
I wish it could
Yeah.
come out with like a whole entire series like Marvel and Capcom games. Like, was it X Men versus Street Fighter something? I forgot. X Men something.
Oh, right. There. Yeah, those games are cool in the arcades. They have to bring some of those back. Some of those to Switch.
Yeah, that'd be a system sell right there. You have a Marvel versus Capcom on the Switch on the go. Ooh,
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be really cool. Yeah.
I'm kind of curious before we go. So, what when Nintendo make it in this new era with the PS5 and Xbox Series X? What Nintendo make it? I'm just curious though.
What do you think they'll do this year or like next year or both?
Probably both, like either this year or next year with the PS5 coming up and Xbox Series
What I'm
X.
thinking is I've been thinking about that too, and I know they've been coming out with some big hitters like some games like the Mario. I mean, I think it was still big. The Mario 3D All Stars or the Mario 35th Anniversary Direct is pretty nice to have right now. And then we have the Zelda game. We do have like another port, well, the Pikmin port, Pikmin 3, but that's not huge for me. But the Zelda game is. I think that before the year ends, sometime soon, like October, November, Nintendo's going to give us some type of big news or something big coming out for the end of the year. But I think for next year, from what I've been also seeing now with more gossip and more news, I think it's more credible than now that there's going to be a Nintendo Switch Pro for next year. And that's what
You
I've
think
been hearing. No, I know it's got to be coming out. I mean, think about it. I mean, some heavy big YouTubers have been talking about it more. That it's what is this new Nintendo Switch Pro going to be or going to have that's going to compete with the PS5 and Xbox? Nintendo has to have something, but they're
yeah, they
kind
definitely had to
of
step up their hardware. They got the resources. They got Nivea. That's enough. I was kind of curious at Nintendo Nivea, like all the money that I know. I sound a little skeptical here, but powerful as Nintendo Nivea are, they should be having like PS5 close quality. So I
I
understand they could do. I'm
yeah,
sorry. Go ahead.
no, I get what you mean. I think I think with the P I mean PS I was gonna say PS Pro. I mean with the Switch, Nintendo Switch Pro, I think that's what they're gonna try and do. And yes, they do need to bring up the game with some of that power to bring in some big games. Like for instance, I played a game, I forgot what it was called. It recently came from I think it was a PS3 game or PS4 game they brought onto the Switch, and it worked so badly on the Switch. The Switch couldn't handle this game. It just
Was it the
couldn't.
Outer Land? Was it the Outer Land? I think
It was more of a army futuristic military game or something.
with
I gotta
tanks.
think.
I'm not.
No, it had like it was almost like Call of Duty ish kind of thing, but it wasn't. It was just something that had a lot of military stuff, a lot of fighting. It was something new. Oh, these guys had this like cyborg type bodies. It was like this shoot, but it was just it looked cool. It looked cool. It played good for a minute, but it was slowed down a lot in action. A lot of action was happening, and also there was the game would shut off on me every half hour. It
Oh
was just the
yikes!
game would just shut off. So I was so pissed, and I called Nintendo, and they actually gave me my money back. So I was like, I
Whew.
downloaded on the eShop channel, and I got $30 back, but it was just a horrible mess, and that's why I think Nintendo Switch Pro has to be powerful to hold up to these other ports when they get it from other systems, and it's just
Oh god,
that's what
definitely. Nintendo definitely need to start pushing Nivea for more powerful like system like 4K at least was it close to 4K 8K 120 frames. Or I would say they need to also like team up with like Samsung or so, like especially the stream quality. The stream quality 720p is kind of dated. Like 4K quality stream, way better battery life, Bluetooth audio. It's a shame when Nintendo Switch don't have Bluetooth audio. Have was that Bluetooth 5.0? We had
you got
consistent.
the Nintendo Switch. No, what is it called? Since we don't got the Bluetooth thing, they have us use our phones or Nintendo Switch.
I forgot it was
Yeah, Nintendo Switch
I
Online.
heard the Switch Online. Only thing I hate about Nintendo Switch Online is just lag. I have to be real. That's the only hate. That's one negative I had to say about Nintendo's online Switch, especially playing Super Smash Bros. I remember I was playing online with somebody. It was lagging so bad, it looked like a slideshow.
Yeah,
Now that you got, I'll be real with you. That's a big negative. I tell anybody, I don't care. I know I'm gonna piss off a lot of Nintendo fans, but I'll be real. I hate the Switch Online. I like the Nintendo and Super Nintendo game as far as online goes. Anything that's straight up dumpster fire.
yeah, and that for me too. That's why I stopped playing Smash Bros. Because of the lag, and then they kind of tried to fix the lag, but it still wasn't perfect. So I just kind of stopped playing certain games that was online. The best game online is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's the best online game. You get a
Uh,
whole
That's the
and
only. It seems like that's the only game that plays pretty well as online or so.
that
Yeah,
one and
Nintendo.
Splatoon 2.
Yeah, Splatoon 2. That's another thing Nintendo needs definitely need to work on besides new console. They didn't need to buy like dedicated servers. I know this ain't gonna be cheap or anything, but if they could keep it at a similar price, like say like 25, $30 like a year, that'd be definitely worth it for dedicated servers for all the games and so. Another thing that very big negative too. I hate that you have to communicate using the voice app. I hate that so much.
Yeah, yeah, that's. I try. It works out okay sometimes, but sometimes you get these. I get these annoying kids that they keep like acting weird on it. And I gotta mute them on there, and so sometimes you get a lot of kiddies kind of. So you gotta be careful who you get on your as friends on there, and like I got people that had just they're fooling around and acting foolish, and I had to take them out and block them or something like that through that voice app. Other than that, I think Nintendo just needs to bring up their big guns for next year because
Eh,
Nintendo they got to make a how do you say they at least if they're not going to be matching with competition, they got to at least be up there somewhere. They at least bring the games because it's about the games too. So they got to give us more power, and some better games.
Yeah, they need some. Nintendo just definitely need to step up everything. They just needed to practically go back to the drawing board. I know it's gonna be kind of hard to do. How could they say have a Nintendo Switch Pro? They got to work out a lot of bugs and kinks or so. I hope Nintendo better bring out the big boys, bring out the big guns too. Especially they got some stellar games and stuff. But this year with Nintendo, besides the pandemic, it's been a lackluster. I give you that. It's been number lackluster. But for the last couple of years, it's been on fire. So
So yeah, it's been kind of a hectic life for us this entire year with the pandemic and how people they can't produce that
I
many
can't hear you. I'm sorry, brother. I can't hear you.
they can't produce like that many PS5s as they want to because of the pandemic
Oh yeah.
or the Xboxes, so they got to somehow that's what they got low quantities. They'll get some more next year, but that's what's kind of crazy with that. So hopefully we don't have the same issue with
Um,
Nintendo and they take care of that if they come out with their Pro next year, which but hopefully by the end of the year they give us a few good games, finish off the year nice and good because I know you got your PS5 and Xbox coming now, but are the games going to be as good? So and
that's the main thing I've been kind of skeptical. It seems like it ain't like ain't like a big generational gap, like say like PS2 to PS3 and so forth, or PS3 to PS4 and so on. So it seems like everything's like I guess you say stagnated. So
is there anything you want to mention before we head out?
definitely. I guess I just want to say thank everybody for listening to us. Appreciate our time and thank you for inviting me to the show. It's definitely a big honor to be here.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. I think what I want to do is that as we get I got a lot of things going on in the podcast. The rest of the month of October. I even got some. I even got a big one in November, and I got a guy actually a creator. He's a designer who designed. Name is Craig. He designed some. He's an awesome guy. I got the help from Lizzie Hedgehog, and she will be the head moderator that day. But we're gonna do the podcast where that guy is. I look at his profile, and he has designed levels from the Sonic 2 Zone levels.
Oh,
Sonic 2 Zone
nice.
levels. He's also was like senior artist and Spiral and a lot of other great games. So it's gonna be nice to interview you know different people too besides like a little bit of everybody. So I'll get more people connected. So throughout the rest of the month, I'll be texting you, and we'll see if we can squeeze you in some of those podcasts too, so you can have an all out. It'll probably be like 6, 7, and 9 of us at one time. It'll be a lot of fun. So I'll be inviting you soon back again. So
I'm definitely game on this right now because I know I'm supposed to take a big assignment some like next week or two. 'Cause I got take my certification test and stuff, so I'm gonna be very busy. So I'm trying to keep my time slot up, but I can't make no promises or anything. But I'm definitely looking forward to the next broadcast together with you.
yeah, yeah, I'll definitely let you know. And of course, whenever you can, when you're able to, I'm sure we'll work out something. So remember, school's first, man. You gotta put that first in game. Family, school is first, game is third.
Yep,
So
gotta take care of school first. My bad. I
go
try
ahead.
to try to level all this while we talking and stuff. But
But
yeah,
yeah, well, go ahead.
I don't say sorry for that. I said I'll definitely be looking forward to the next broadcast. And so also I'd like to meet everybody from graphic designers, recording artists, gamers, um,
Give me drum.
everything, everybody.
All right, man. I want to say thank you for everyone who was in the chat. Luigi guy, Josh, let's see who else showed up, and I know Retro Style showed up. We got Zach came along too as well. So I want to thank those guys for jumping in, and we'll be closing out the stream in a few seconds. But I want to thank Mr. Martell
To see her.
sincere, sincere for jumping in and giving me the time. And it was a pleasure to have you. So thank you for your time for giving me the opportunity to interview you. So I'm going to
Oh,
close
of
out
course.
the YouTube. So let's say see you later to the YouTubers watching us. You guys have a good
See you
night.
later. Have a good night.